All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ha'arakah Kadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and shalom to the hopeful elect. This is a biblical commentary on the book of Hosea, the 8th chapter, and it reads, Set the trumpet to thy mouth, he shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law. Alright? Israel shall cry unto me, my power, we know thee. Israel have cast off the thing that is good, the enemy shall pursue him. Alright, in following of the idols that Israel has followed after, what happened? The Lord cast Israel away, and basically it was open season. That barrier, I know there's another word, the barrier that the Lord had around the house of Israel. I know there's another word for that, the barrier. But he basically let it down and it was open season, man. That's why the trumpet was blown, and he basically said, look, time to get busy, man. Israel's going off. Come down, swoop down like an eagle and get busy on these jakes. Israel have cast off the thing that is good, the enemy shall pursue him. Right? True to the letter of Deuteronomy 28th chapter, the covenant that was made between the house of Israel, the so-called, which would today be known as so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the Most High Power, Yahweh, alright? They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. For their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off. Thy calf, O Samaria, have cast thee off. Mine anger is kindled against them. How long will it be they attain to innocy? For from Israel was it also, the workman made it. Therefore it is not God Yahweh, the Most High Power, but the calf of Samaria shall be broken in pieces. So look, that power, the Most High ain't going to be broken pieces, but these idols that you worship, right? And it reigns true more today, because you have a key enemy at this point in time is Christians, man. They're coming heavy up against the word, but guess what? It ain't us is going to be destroyed, it's you's going to be destroyed, man, because you don't have the answers. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. You have no stalk, the bud shall yield no meal. If so be it yield, the stranger shall swallow it up. Israel swallowed up, now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure. And that's true to the curses of Deuteronomy 28th chapter being scattered, and even speaking in the book of Habakkuk, where it speaks of our work a miracle in these last days. Though a man say it, none shall believe it. I believe it says, loosely paraphrasing, which basically is that Jake would now look like the heathen, which is a crazy thing to even think of back then. All right, even now, the fact that we got scattered all over the earth hundreds of years ago, all right, well, even 2 millennium ago, okay, scattered all over the earth, and basically you have the seed of Israel that have been fixtures within these different kingdoms, looking like them, and basically pushing these kingdoms to the front of the world, you know, the center stage of the earth, but they look like them heathens, but it's really Jake, man. Israel swallowed up, now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure. And also as a vessel with no pleasure, like for example the cities, the untouchables down there in India, they're known as God's children, but they're not, no one in that country messes with them. And that's the same thing. Jake in America, they're in the ghettos, no one messes with them, man. And when I say messes with them, I mean no one cares for them, all right, or tends to them. For they are gone up to Assyria, a wild ass alone by himself. Ephraim have hired lovers. Yea, though they have hired among the nations, now will I gather them. And they shall find sorrow, and they shall sorrow a little for the burden of kings and princes. It's like because Ephraim made many altars to sin, Altars shall be unto him to sin. I have written to him the great things of my law, but they were counted as a strange thing. That's right, they took on to their own heed of things, and but the law that was actually given to them, they took it, they looked at it like it was a strange thing. That's not of us. Idolatry is of us. They sacrifice flesh for the sacrifices of mine offerings, and eat it, but the Lord accepteth them not. Now will he remember their iniquity and visit their sins. They shall return to Egypt. For Israel hath forgotten its maker, and buildeth temples, and Judah hath multiplied fenced cities. But I will send a fire upon his cities, and shall devour the palace.